News. So, ICE, for all of my Jamaican people, they sent out the letter to 5,000 people that is going to be deported. Actually, they supposed to receive their warrant for to be deported back to Jamaica.
Yo, Jamaica have the most crab in a barrel mentality. Me see a man post a video, see, with him voice behind it. And man say, yo, 2,000 Jamaicans, undocumented Jamaicans, are calling the Jamaican embassy, begging help to return home because Donald Trump have them in cages, not giving them any water, and not feeding them and returning them back to the country.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Dash Lifestyle. Kindly for watching me for the first time, remember to subscribe, like, share, and also comment. So guys, undocumented Jamaica in United States, they are in big trouble. Over 5,000 Jamaicans issued with final removal orders from United States. So in this video, majority of Jamaicans in the United States, they have been issued with a final removal order. They need to get out of United States. And also, guys, I want us to watch this video from Jamaicans coming out and telling us exactly how Jamaicans, they are being deported back to their country. So kindly, guys, watch this video till the end. Then I'll be back with more comment.
News. So, ICE, for all of my Jamaican people, they sent out the letter to 5,000 people that is going to be deported. Actually, they supposed to receive their warrant for to be deported back to Jamaica. I guess some people are staying in their house and running around and trying to move from state to state. But the breaking news is that 5,000 people is on the list to be deported to Jamaica. Right now, I would say that as a man of God, what word would I give my Jamaican? Well, if you've been in America for a very long time, I would say if you got to go back or you end up going back, you will have to equip yourself to survive. I think you've been in America long enough. You're supposed to learn enough to survive in your country. Also, you can trust God. God can able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can think or act. So, but I'm saying, man, it's a lot of things going on. Just be encouraged. Hold the faith and know that all things work together for good. You may not see the good.
Yo, Jamaica have the most crab in a barrel mentality. Me see a man post a video, see, with him voice behind it. And man say, yo, 2,000 Jamaicans, undocumented Jamaicans, are calling the Jamaican embassy, begging help to return home because Donald Trump have them in cages, not giving them any water, and not feeding them and returning them back to the country. And this man is celebrating, he's rejoicing, he's happy. And most of the time, these people say I celebrate them thing, are the one them will never travel. How are you happy and celebrating a man's downfall? Better yet, your country brother. I tried and go try the waters and not work out in a fam. I'm more than sure if you had gotten the chance, you would have taken it. Because who no want make more money, who no want better for themselves and them family. And we know in Jamaica it's very hard. If you make it in Jamaica, thumbs up to you. And most of the time for you to make it, you have to rob somebody, whether white collar or you hold them up and take it. But at the celebration, bro, like, you're glad, you're happy. So this I read some people. Like, oh, is that happy for you? Oh, is that nice for you? Yeah, God no. But me I gotta say this, brother. Be careful where you laugh at. Because I've seen people turn into the exact same thing that they laughed at. Hear that? Big up though.
ICE continues its crackdown on illegal migrants, the impact has already begun hurting some businesses. Some persons have not been showing up for work and have been keeping their children from attending school in fear of deportation. But we met one Jamaican who says he remains unfazed. Romarda Lyons has his story.
Dreams continue to melt away for many undocumented persons living in the United States. This, as the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, continues to crack down on illegal immigration in the U.S., with over 969 single-day arrests on Tuesday. Many Jamaicans who travel to the country illegally in search of better are now in a cloud of uncertainty. But this man is putting on a brave face, hoping for the best. In October 2024, he shared his journey crossing the border. Today, the lingering question is, will he be among those sent back to their homeland in chains of embarrassment?
You know, it's a good while now. I pack up and left Jamaica. I left everything behind. I come a foreign to get a better life, a better myself. So I can't get deported and go back to Jamaica now. I just start out in a foreign and I try to get myself situated and started out. I know me and you say potentially I have to go back. I can't go back. That not gonna work for me.
When asked if he's worried or anxious, he shut it down immediately.
I tell myself, say, yo, I have a dream, I have a plan. Say, I'm gonna make a better life for myself and my family.
On January 24, I said targets included illegal immigrants with arrests or convictions for assault, domestic violence, or other crimes including victims. The man who says he isn't involved in any wrongdoing is hoping that that will keep him safe in the land of the free.
And ever since me come here, I'm not involved in no drugs or no gang or even a bad activity like that.
Now, many are keeping a low profile, with reports of people fearful to even show up to work. For this man, it's the opposite. In fact, he spoke with TVJ News after leaving work today.
But you know, I just still have to be vigilant. I have to go to work still, because I have bills to pay and things to do, things to take care of. So I have to just go to work still and just watch out, watch my back, make sure everything around me good. I just have to hope for the best, really. You know, I just have to hope for the best, because I can't sit down a yard and not do nothing and not work for how long this thing I got take.
Here's why I am more concerned with how Jamaica is running and how we are positioned for the future than I am disappointed in Trump for deporting our Jamaican brothers and sisters from the United States of America. I want you to consider this analogy with me, and this is an analogy of a house. So let's say the house is yours and you are living in Kingston, and you have relatives, let's say from Clarendon, and there is little to no opportunity for employment in Clarendon, but there is more in Kingston. So you give approval for a couple of your brothers and sisters and your colleagues and your cousins to come and live with you in Kingston. You know, they came in and you approve it, them get your approval before, and now they're living with you. And then you realize that a couple of your cousins came to visit you as well, but they decided that they're not going home. They didn't ask you if it's okay to stay. They just decided that they're not going home. And so they stayed and they tried to get work and tried to get different opportunities in Kingston. A couple of other cousins, you just go to work one day and they pop up and they're there and they decide that they're not going home. And this keeps happening, and so you realize that you actually have an entire full house. Here's what's going to happen to the house. The space is going to get limited day by day, and so is the resources. That too is going to be burdened. So in that house, you're now going to be concerned about the light bill. How much is it that you're paying for the light bill? Some of them working, some not working, some who is working is not contributing, and the light bill is increasing and your water bill is increasing. And you realize that you have less and less space, and eventually if that continues, I mean, it's going to affect your ability to provide food in the household. What plans do you have for food security and all of those issues in the household? Maybe a little bit from now, you will have to get up from your bed and to sleep on the sofa while people keep coming in that house. And this analogy is the reality of America, that a lot of persons go to America because the country where they're from is not so developed, and it's hard for their dreams to become a reality and for them to take care of their families. So they leave in search of better. Some are approved to be there, while some of them will enter by other means, you know. And I cannot wrong Trump completely for saying, all right, we've got to slow down and we've got to look on the system. And one of the ways that he probably views it is that he will say to the cousins that did not get his approval to go back to where you're from. Let me fix the issues that I have here. And this is what is happening in America at the moment. So I don't blame him completely and entirely. What I'm more concerned about, though, is Jamaica. And as our brothers and our sisters come back, what are they coming back to? And this is our opportunity to look on our society, you know, as they're looking on theirs. Look on Jamaica to see what are the things that we need to do as a nation to ensure that Jamaica can be the place for Jamaicans and we can live and enjoy Jamaica. And some of those things would mean livable wages. You know, the wages, the money where people get have to make sense so that they can take care of them family. It will be the roads. What are the road conditions of Jamaica so people who have business ideas can develop Jamaica? It will be with health system. When the persons who are here feel sick or, you know, they're having medical challenges, what are the facilities in place to take care of the regular Jamaicans? And what of our education system? What of our systems, you know? So these are the things that we need to look on. We need also to create opportunities. What of our industries? What are we making? What are we building? You know, what are we doing in terms of production? So when we have the mass production and we have a lot of food and a lot of goods and a lot of services, what are we doing with those? When we have a surplus, are we canning or are we tinning things? Are we selling? What can we do as a nation? You understand? And what can be done from the side, from the hands of the government? We are paying for governance and we need value for governance. And that's the kind of Jamaica that we need to look on. So we need to welcome these people home. We need to provide the kind of systems for them when they come home and the kind of support so that they can become easily integrated into society and also they can become productive. But we need to bridge the gaps that are existing in Jamaica. Stop looking at America and what they're doing and look on Jamaica, because day by day, and if we don't hold our government accountable, we're going to have less and less of Jamaica to put forward and to pass on to our kids. So we have to demand value for governance. All right? Well, that's my 2 cents. What is yours? What are your views on this? Light up the comment section. Let's talk.
So guys, I hope you have watched and listened to that video from Jamaicans coming out and telling us exactly what it is happening to the Jamaicans, who they are in United States. We have seen over 5,000 Jamaicans, over 5,000 undocumented Jamaica in the United States. They have been issued with the removal order from the United States government. So this is tell you that for those Jamaicans who they are illegally in United States and until now they have not yet just get out of United States, just know that the ICE, they are coming for those undocumented Jamaica who they are still in United States, because we have been seeing how Donald Trump has been cracking down illegal immigrants. It is not only those undocumented Jamaicans. We have been seeing how the ICE, it has been cracking down illegal immigrant in the United States. And for me, it is just to pass a message for those Jamaicans who they are illegally in the United States to just be prepared, because worse it is coming for them. If I were Jamaicans who they are illegally in the United States, I'll be just deport myself, because we know that Donald Trump right now is a serious person. He's not joking. He doesn't want to see illegal immigrant in the United States. And because of that, we have been seeing how majority of people, they are moving out. For those illegal immigrants, they are moving out of United States, because when you see the ICE how they are deporting people in the United States, these people, they are not following the procedure. These people, they don't care even if you have a family in the United States. What the ICE it is doing, it is just wherever they are finding you, anywhere, they will just capture you and immediately they will deport you without nothing. They don't care if you have a wife, you have a child, you are having a family in the United States. No, the ICE, it is just ready to deport you anytime, anywhere. So this is tell you that Jamaicans in the United States who they are illegally, you just prepare. And also I've decided to share this message because I know a majority of I know that we are having majority of the black people in the United States. This message, it is not only going for the Jamaicans who they are illegally in the United States. We are having more of black people who they are, the black people from Caribbean who they are illegally in the United States. And also we are having majority of African people who they are illegally in the United States. So this message, it is not only for Jamaicans, it is to educate and to inform other illegal immigrant black people who they are in the United States, because the biggest target that Donald Trump is targeting, it is the black people. Donald Trump is really targeting the black people. And also recently we have seen how Donald Trump has come out and banned majority of the African and the black countries from going to the United States. Yes, Donald Trump has banned some of the black countries in the Caribbean and also so many African countries not to go in the United States. And for me, I can tell you that in this ban that Donald Trump has banned these black countries, we haven't seen that Donald Trump has not even ban the Western countries. He has not even banned the Western countries. The whole country that he has banned, it is from the Caribbean and African. So this is tell you that Donald Trump is truly a racist person. He doesn't want to see black people going to the United States. He doesn't want to see black people going to the United States. And for me, I keep on telling you that it is now the right time for us black people to work in our country. Donald Trump is doing this, but also we need to learn from what Donald Trump is doing, because Donald Trump is teaching us black people, the black people in the Caribbean, the black leaders, to work in our own country. We need to make also our country the first world country, because Donald Trump is doing this to protect his country, because of we have been seeing how the black people, there are so many in the United States. We have been seeing like in the UK, majority of the people, the white people in the UK, they came out and they were protesting, telling their government to reduce the black people or to send their black people back to their country, simply because the black people in the UK, they have started to take their own jobs. They are so hungry to see black people becoming more successful in their country. So because of how black people, they have become more successfully in the UK, so these people, they have started to worry and they decided to come out and protest in the street. It was last year when the people in the UK, the white people in the UK, they came out protesting, telling their government they want their country back. This is to tell their country, this is to tell their government that the black people, they are becoming successfully, they are getting more jobs, they have become so many in the UK to a point whereby these people, they started to fear. So because of that, also we have been seeing these other Western countries, they have started to make the life of the black people more difficult in the Western countries. It is not all in the United States. We have been seeing how the black people, they are being treated in the Canada. We have been seeing how so many black people, they have started to run out in Canada. And also we have seen how black people, they are being treated in the United States. So this tell you that these people, they have had enough of the black people, to a point whereby Donald Trump is banning majority of the black countries not to go in the United States. It is like these people, they have had enough. So these people, they were looking a person who will do that for them, but they have find out that Donald Trump, he is the person who they will use to do that, so that the black people cannot go to their country anymore. And for me, I can tell you that it is now the right time for us also to do what these people, they are doing. If these people, they are banning us not to go to their country, also we need to ban them not to come to our country. If these people they are if these people that are deporting our black people, our immigrant people, our illegal immigrant people out of their country, also we need to do the same in our black countries. It needs to be a two-way traffic. It is now the right time for these people also to start respecting us black people and our country, because I believe that the Western countries, they cannot do without Africa. That it is one thing that I've been telling you, that the Western countries, they can't do without Africa. They depend so much in our resources. They are depending so much in our minerals, and they can't do without us. Right now, they're threatening us with issuing the banning. We saw when Donald Trump came out and issue trading tariff, and also right now he has banned majority of black countries not to go in the United States. Also we need to do that, and also if they're deporting our black people, also we need to deport also their white people in our country. So kindly guys, I don't want to talk too much. Subscribe if you haven't, like this video, share, and also comment. See you on my next one. Bye bye.